Which was the toughest city to crack?
To be very honest, might sound weird. One of them has been Siliguri, which is the hub of momos.
Yeah.
So there are 3 cities in the country where we have not yet become profitable. One, of course, is Bombay, Delhi, because of the high real estate cost, not because of sales. Sales are very good, product is very good, brand is very good, but the labor cost and the real estate cost is very high.
Yeah.
The minimum wages in Delhi NCR, or Delhi, I would say, is almost double to what it is in Calcutta, Hyderabad, and other cities, right? So if I hire a restaurant manager here at say 25,000, my team member joining there is at 20,000. And the restaurant manager comes at almost 35, 40,000. So the labor cost is very high. Number 2, real estate is very high. Very, very high. Bombay and Delhi is very high. It's like for a 250 square feet of store, I would pay 2.5, 3 lakhs of rental, right? So Bombay, Delhi is on path to profitability. I think Delhi would get there in the next 3-4 months. Bombay would get there in maybe a year's time. But the path to profitability is there. One market that I haven't been able to crack is Siliguri, where I knew it would be difficult for me to crack. So a lot of people, when I was in Calcutta, I said, go to Siliguri. I said, no. Siliguri में हर गली नुक्कड़ में मोमो बिकता है. अब वहां पे अगर मैं जाके अपना मोमोज बेचूं तो मेरा रीजन नहीं था जाने का, बिकॉज आई सेड आई हैव सो मेनी इनोवेशंस. नाउ इफ एवरी गली नुक्कड़ गाय स्टार्ट सेलिंग माय इनोवेशंस एंड कॉपिंग मी, देन माय नॉवेल्टी विल गो. So let me go and spread myself across the entire country and then come to a Siliguri.
Okay.
But I didn't realize that was not the problem. The real problem when I came to Siliguri, I realized that forget them copying my momo. They were serving cheaper momos and they were all over the place, that a branded momo player did not get its due importance. So Siliguri has been a tough market for me to crack, which is very strange. It's not because of high rental cost. It is not because of high labor cost. It is just that the consumer has been spoiled for choice since childhood, since birth, where momo is a staple food, where they feel that a brand of momo is acceptable to them, it's good, but they will come and have you once, but they will have the gali nukkad guy maybe twice a week or thrice a week. Rest of the country mein kya hai, they come and have you thrice and maybe they might go and have somewhere else or they might not even have. So that's a weird challenge, but it's just like how I would say a Domino's would not click in Italy, or maybe there are brands that have not done well from the country of origin where the product belongs to. But I haven't lost hope. I'm opening my biggest flagship store in Siliguri now, which should open, I think, anytime in the next 7-10 days time. I feel the consumer will take time to understand, because a lot of people have a mindset that I am not willing to pay 70 rupees to 100 rupees for a momo. I'm happy buying my 20 rupee momo. So for them to come and try my product, it will take time. I will be patient. My biggest challenge to me is to become profitable in that market. And the day that happens, I will publicly put a LinkedIn post that this has happened.
कोई एक ऐसा डिश या प्रोडक्ट जिसको आप चाहते थे अच्छा काम करे बट वो नहीं कर पाया?
बहुत सारे हुए हैं. We wanted to do, I would say, Wow China जो हमने शुरू किया था ना, the starting was very good, but as we began to scale, it became very chef dependent. Okay. So I feel we did not do justice to the product and the brand, what we are doing now. Today, what we've created, and in the next 6 months to 1 year's time, I think Wow China and Wow Chicken are going to kill it. But Wow China, जब हमने शुरू किया था, because it was chef dependent, not Wow Chicken, Wow China, there was consistency missing. And now we have learned how to get that consistency on track. So I feel the rating of Wow China will improve over time. I mean, from 15 July, I have given my team time till 15th of March. In those 9-month period or those 8-month period, you will see Wow China really hitting it out of the park because of what we've done at the back end. So you do good things, you make good products, you also don't make good products. What's important is to listen to the customers. So in Wow China, the consumers felt that, there was no taste profile, everything felt spicy. Because Desi Chinese is spicy. So then we had to change that. Consumers felt that it's very good to have it in the store, but by the time it comes on delivery, it becomes cold and then thanda Chinese nahi khana humko.
Yeah.
So we had to work on the packaging. We had to work on products that remain hot for beyond 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So wo sab karke, there was a chef in every store. Getting a chef, training a chef was very difficult. So now we have tried to go chefless, where the way a Wow Momo guy can make a pan-fried momo, which is idiot proof, same way a normal guy can prepare Chinese and serve it to you without being a chef, because we train them that way. We make life easy for them. So the protein, the vegetables, all comes cut every day. You don't have to cut in the store. Your job is just to toss it, play in the wok and serve it to the consumer. So make life easy for them, and then the life for the consumer gets better. So all this is learning that's happened over time. Within Wow Momo, I would say the mango momos were a disaster. We once did pomfret momos, which was very expensive. Some people loved it, but some people ridiculed it. And they had their own point of view, because I think it was a dish attached to their, their cultural background, saying, how can you have a pomfret momo? Uh, I think we did some things that did really well was a heart-shaped chocolate momo on Valentine's Day. What didn't do well was a rose flower momo on Valentine's Day, which was again a disaster back in the day.
Okay.
So you've had your share of ups and downs, but overall, I think the consumer likes you, likes your core, and they're willing to trust you again. And I think that's important. I think today I know that what we won is we won consumers, we won people, and I'll be ever grateful for that. Matlab, becoming a household name in India is not easy. Building a consumer brand in India is very, very difficult. And, it's not just about the profitability, and profitability is the end core of the business. It will happen eventually. But being that household name, I mean, today also you see many of the amazing brands, household brands, are not yet making money. Amazon took years to become profitable. Now it's profitable. I think becoming a household name and a household brand is a very different level of achievement. And the satisfaction there is mind-blowing. Like, I am grateful to God. People ask me, do you have any regrets? I say I have zero regrets. Because if given another life, I would want to do the same thing the same way. Because I feel grateful. I feel overjoyed. I feel blessed that hum ye kar paaye hain. Because it's not easy. I know the journey has been tough, but if given an option, I think I would do the same things again with no changes.
Wow. आपके हर आंसर के बाद मेरे मुंह से वाव ही निकल रहा है.
It's good you are also helping in promoting me.
प्रमोशन की बात करते हैं. आपके सोशल मीडिया पेजेस को देखकर लगता है, स्पेशली इंस्टाग्राम को देखकर लगता है कि यू अंडरस्टैंड यूथ वेरी वेल.
Yeah.
ठीक है. सो डू यू ऑल्सो पर्सनली इन्वॉल्व इन दिस?
So I'm to be very honest, I am a complete brand guy. It is the love of building brand that got me into Wow Momo. Okay. मतलब बचपन से लेकर आई वुड एडमायर ब्रांड्स लाइक नाइकी, रीबॉक, एडिडास, सबके लोगोस बनाता था अपने बुक्स में. इट वाज द लव ऑफ ब्रांड बिल्डिंग दैट गॉट मी इनटू फूड, एंड आई फेल्ट फूड से ब्रांड बना सकते हैं. व्हाई? बिकॉज फूड को मतलब वर्ड ऑफ माउथ. आज आपको अच्छा लगेगा, आप जाके अपने दोस्तों को बोलोगे, रिलेटिव्स को बोलोगे, उनको अच्छा लगेगा. I played that journey very well till 2018-19, and then I felt कि for me to handle operations, handle business growth, handle business development, handle strategy, and handle brand together is becoming very difficult. Especially when I was very clear that frozen momos are coming, and different verticals are coming, and then with COVID, China happened. So then I got in a CMO, my very close friend who was with me in college, whom I felt understood the culture of the way I build brand, who was into advertising for since college. My brother's from advertising, so he would look at my brother as a mentor. So Murli came and joined in 2019. It took me a year to convince him to join me. He was in Low Lintas. तो वो कलकत्ते में था, इनर सर्कल में, वेरी गुड एजेंसी. मैंने उसको कलकत्ते से बैक पैक करा के बॉम्बे भेजा. 11 साल बॉम्बे में काम किया उसने, और फिर बॉम्बे से वापस कलकत्ता बुलाया. तो ये लाइक, तू कैसा बंदा है भाई, बॉम्बे लेके आप बुला रहा है. बट आई फेल्ट I need someone who understands my mindset of building a brand, and I felt he had it, because in that entire course of 11-12 years when I was building this brand, I think I would talk to him right from college days. I mean, from first year of college we would talk about business and building brand, right? So I felt he gets me. मतलब ऐसा है कि मुरली के साथ मैं आंखों से बात कर सकता हूँ, like in front of 5 people we both can talk with the eyes. So I think he got that, and it's very important for you to again get a co-founder who can take care of that part of the business. So I felt, although I enjoy and I love doing brand building, the business needs me more to do operations. So then at times you have to do things that you don't really enjoy, but you have to do it for the sake of it, because the larger goal is to build the brand, and if operations are not good, brand will not be built. So then I think one of the next best decisions to get in was get Murli as a co-founder, as a CMO, and I think he's done a phenomenal job. I'm very much a part of the brand, the new age brand thinking that we have, or the brand grid that we have.
Yeah.
You can take me away from Wow, but you can't take Wow away from me, is the way I say. So every Insta post is what I look at, I admire, but I've given them the freedom and the flexibility. So I am more involved at the strategy level, which is more weekly, not daily. But I think Murli and his team are doing a fantastic job daily, and I've given them the freedom. So I would say from 2019 till 23, I was more hands-on with Murli. And then I give him the complete baton. And from then till today, I think he's taken the brand to a different level. I get more involved when it comes to new verticals like a Wow Chicken or a Wow Kulfi, and I get more involved with menu curation and the product curation. So I'm very involved with product innovation. I mean, I would say product innovation or menu engineering has become my next big thing. I think I'm excelling very well in that. So, I mean, grateful to Saraswati ji to give me that mindset. But each time I sit with a menu engineering or menu execution, मैं Saraswati ji का नाम लेता हूँ and things just happen, things just happen. Ideation happens, things happen, and I feel blessed कि ये अपने आप हो रहा है. So there is a power up there which is giving me that strength and that mindset and that ideas to execute. But net, I would say, give your team the freedom, be involved in a strategy level. But yes, I think we are very clear that catch them young and grow with them. And that is why you see that we are more connected to the youth, because the youth of today will be the youth, and the Gen Z of today will be the future consumers. The millennials already are.
Yeah.
And they'll keep growing with you. It's a cycle. So, you're building, you're rather focusing on on the people who will give you the business for the next 20 years. And then their kids will give you business for the remaining 20 years, hopefully. Maybe what you'll do then will be very different from what you're doing today. But today, what you're doing is working, fingers crossed, and I hope it continues working. So, great job done by the marketing team. I mean, we just did our first celebrity campaign with Chef Ranveer Brar. And, again, he's a chef whom I really admire. We launched gluten-free momos with him. And I just felt that, it was the right fit, because till today, I've always believed that my biggest celebrity is my customer. हम स्टोर ओपनिंग भी कस्टमर से कराते हैं, हम ब्रांड ओपनिंग कस्टमर से कराते हैं. सो दैट विल ऑलवेज रिमेन, एंड यू विल हैव टू डू इंटीग्रेशन एज एंड व्हेन नीडेड. आई डोंट थिंक माय ब्रांड रिक्वायर्स a very big face. I think my brand requires whom people can relate to, and I think Ranveer was that chef whom people could relate to because they make his dishes at home. So हमारे लिए people connection बहुत important है, and Ranveer was a wow momo regular customer, so that really worked.
What keeps you up at night?
So before COVID, we were profitable by 10-12%. After that time, delivery was 10%. Today, delivery is 45%. So the commission cost is very high.
Okay.
We have come down from a -15 to a -10 to a -7 to a -4.5 to a minus almost. I would say Wow Momo is not profitable. It's 3-4% positive. But Wow China, Wow Chicken Milaki, we are still at -4.5%.
Okay.
Percent. So we were at one point of time +10, then we became -20 after COVID, and now we are back to -4.5. I think another year's time, the entire business should become profitable, maximum 18 months, right? I have told my investors 24 months from today. I mean, from April, 24 to 30 months. So the goal is by the time we hit IPO, we should be a good 70 to 100 crore EBITDA business, profitable. The business should throw back a lot of cash. And it should be a churning mechanism, because utne se paise se aap utne stores khologe, so it will just keep multiplying. And that's what businesses are built for. But till when I don't get there, I think it keeps me awake. This entire journey of last 2 years or last 3 years after COVID, from a -20 to a -4.5, 3 years has been tough. But I think it's made me a better entrepreneur. It's made me it's got me more engaged. And I think it's just made me more, I think it's got me feeling like I'm 25 years old. Well, what happened when you are very profitable, you tend to avoid some leakages. I think जब ये पूरा profitable became loss making and you again becoming profitable, I think in a way it's a blessing in disguise, because I think we're building a better business. And I'm very proud of what we are building, because today the systems are such that there is no chance of any leakages. And I'm sure this will also get better with time. मैं आज बोल रहा हूँ no chance है, but identify होंगी. There will be problems. But I think the complacency which was coming in 5 years back, 2019-20, where you felt कि यार life is like a Bollywood blockbuster, सब अच्छा चल रहा है. I think this whole zeal of, COVID coming in, the business model changing, हमारे सबके business model बदल चुके हैं. Like, for all of us, deliveries become 40-50%. So everyone is struggling, not just me. And the high commission cost of aggregators is really hitting us. And I don't blame them completely, because they also have to have a business model in place. But somewhere I feel, because there's duopoly, we are also being taken for a ride. I think I'm very sure that this market will become more rational with more players coming into food delivery. But net, I feel for the smallest restaurant out there who's paying a commission of 25-30% and not being able to make money. I mean, really feel for them. And I also head the fraternity, the NRAI, so doing a lot of stuff there to, make it more easier for them and better for them, because we keep getting a lot of restaurant complaints, member complaints. For every 20 restaurants that open, 12 shut down in the first, 12 to 30 shut down in the first 2 years. So it's a very brutal industry. It's a very, a lot of cannibalization happening in the industry. Yeah. But I think my role here as a fraternity leader is that if I'm able to, course correct this, where the businesses start making money out of delivery and the aggregators also are doing well and it's a win-win. I think that's my bigger goal. And I think now as the president of the NRAI, I think the last 1 year we've made a lot of progress. We will make more progress. But in the next 4-5 years time, even after I let go of being president and I become a trusting member, I think a lot of my giving back to the fraternity will be to make food delivery more sustainable, more profitable, and ensure that even the aggregators are making money and everyone is happy. जो बोलते हैं ना win-win. और मेरे ख्याल से हो सकता है. It's just a matter of time. I think people have to become more rational. People have to become more thoughtful of each other, and one cannot survive without the other. And I think that understanding is now beginning to happen, right? Especially after they've got listed. Both have got listed, so now the listing ka pressure hai because both are competing. But now with other third player coming in and with ONDC coming in, things will improve. There will be a fourth player, there will be a fifth player. I mean, आप देखो दुबई में 4 operators है doing food delivery, and now Mithwan is coming in. So I'm sure India में भी होंगे. It's a big market, and common sense will prevail eventually. But net जब तक हम profitability तक नहीं पहुंचते हैं ना, I think I'm still kept awake, and I'm grateful to God कि my dreams are so big they don't allow me to sleep, because there's something to look forward to every day.
Yeah.
And hopefully the day we hit that magical number of 10%, positive, I definitely, I don't know what the relief will be, but it'll be a major relief. I mean, I can visualize that situation where it'll be a sigh of relief ki boss, we went there, we were here, we came back here. And I think once you get there, and if we do, I think it'll just prove it to us that nothing can stop us. Today, I still have a doubt. I think hopefully by that day, there will be no doubt in the mind. The clouds will be clear.